Hello and welcome back. Glad you've all tuned in. I hope you're all having a great weekend as well. So, as we've had a lot from the Duke and Duchess of Sussex as they were out in New York for Mental Health Week, I have been alerted to the fact that we've had a new Harry and Meghan sighting. So this is a post by Henry, Rachel, Archie, Lily, who posted this whole article. And I'm just laughing, you've really scooped the mail, so no clicks going there. So it seems that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex were at the tiny island of Kinnuan following their time in New York. So apparently a passerby snapped the pair as they were exiting a food store. So let me just read through this right quick, and thank you for posting this here on Twitter. I want to get this up as quickly as possible. So let's just jump straight into this. So this article says, strolling hand in hand along the paved promenade next to a sun-splashed marina, they could be any young couple enjoying a Caribbean vacation. But this romantic pair is the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, who, according to this exclusive reveal, jetted into the tiny island of Kinnuan in St. Vincent and the Grenadines following a week spent promoting mental health projects in New York. A photo taken by a passerby on Friday showed the pair leaving a gourmet food store inside the Sandy Lane Yacht Club and Marina in Glossy Bay. And they also talked about Meghan's outfit, that she was wearing a simple ivory maxi dress and a ribboned Panama hat, while Prince Harry was in casual navy shorts and a white t-shirt and flip-flops. So this article here says the pair were without Archie and Lilibet, and they were, quote, affectionate with each other, according to the onlooker. So apparently they looked happy, and this was a quote, as Harry walked out of the shop, he slightly bumped into one of the barrels outside and they both giggled and Meghan reached for his hand. They just looked very happy to be having a holiday together. So this article goes on to say that Harry and Meghan had been shopping at Faye, an upmarket grocery store that bills itself as offering an exclusive selection of fresh, seasonal, organic products, from vegetable to cheeses, sweet seafood, and exclusive meat cuts imported from France. After browsing the shelves, the couple enjoyed a stroll along the bougainvillea festooned promenade before boarding a luxury tender that whisked them away towards Kinnuan's north shore. The tiny Caribbean island is just 3 miles wide, but has a reputation for being the place where billionaires go to escape millionaires, in quotes, due to its gorgeous sandy beaches and a handful of upscale resorts. So options include the glamorous Kinnuan Estate Resort and Villas, the Mandarin Oriental, and the Soho Beach House Kinnuan. Rooms at the Mandarin Oriental, then they go on to state the prices that, they are priced starting at $837 and rise to more than $9,000 a night for the property's lavish 4-bedroom villa, while the Soho Beach House is a relative snip at $1,200 for its most luxurious room, although members like Meghan get a discount and pay $1,020 per night. Of course, Meghan has been long associated with Soho House properties. She talked about all that being back in the day as she used to go to London, where she used to go back and forth. So all in all, to say that this is quite an interesting story. Once again, credit to Harry, Rachel, Archie, Lily on X or Twitter, who I'm reading the story from. I'm so happy I did not have to click on the mail for this article, and they have quite the scoop because nobody else has posted this. I looked for the stories on any other website, and as I'm reading this to you, it's just here. So I'm glad that I did not have to click on the mail, and I'm glad to read this to you very quickly so that you don't have to go there as well. I just think that it's also quite fascinating that they're here being quite honest about the fact that Meghan and Harry, according to what the onlooker said, were, quote, affectionate. And this is quite a turn from what we've been hearing on, most of these articles and these tabloid sources and websites, which keep talking about how Harry is just so unhappy with Meghan and, he wants to return back to the UK and they are separating and divorcing and living separate lives. But I've got to say that them here just basically having to say the real thing, you know, there are Harry and Meghan hand in hand walking off into the distance. It looks like it could be any brochure for any travel organization to entice couples, whisking them away on some kind of vacay or something. But this is just Harry and Meghan doing them, unwinding perhaps from quite a busy week. And here they have to admit that they were, quote, affectionate, and Meghan was reaching for his hand, and, you know, they held hands and walked off, and it all sounds so romantic. And it's just so fascinating to me to see the jumping through hoops that people have to keep going through to talk about how they, according to them and according to sources, have it on good authority, in quotes, them sources, telling them that this couple are on the verge of parting ways and all that. But here it is in black and white, caught by someone who was there who recognized Harry and Meghan. And I've also got to say something. It is quite fascinating that all we've been hearing all those months up to the run-up, where we've had these major appearances by this couple, are being shown up for what they are, which is basically lies. Harry and Meghan are in love. They have so much love for each other as husband and wife. And as Meghan said, being a mother is the most important thing in her life. And of course, she put being a wife to Prince Harry ahead of that. So they do love each other, and I'm just loving the fact that here is the Mail, who have been notoriously against this couple. I mean, they have court cases where Harry is basically going after some of these tabloids, and Meghan in the past has won. So here they are saying that, quote, Harry and Meghan looked very happy to be having a holiday together. And remember, all that you've been told is how Prince Harry is just so unhappy with the life that Meghan has pulled him into. But he seems to be quite happy to be Meghan's husband, right? So I just want to know your thoughts on this in the comment section. And also, quite interestingly, as an aside, there was this image that a few of you also shared on social media, where Prince Harry and Meghan were seen in a behind-the-scenes shot meeting with Douglas Emhoff, of course, the second gentleman, Doug Emhoff, who of course we know is the husband of the Vice President Kamala Harris. It was just once again showing the amount of honor that they've been given this week. Not only were they surrounded by such huge names and made such impact, once again you could see them being honored in having to meet him. And I'm sure if, you know, the Vice President herself could have been there, she would have been. So I think that's just so wonderful. And also the motorcade that was with the couple, watching over them, the police escort. This was just so amazing to see all of the royal trappings so strong with this couple, and it's just so fascinating to me to see that. And I always think back to how people said that Prince Harry and Meghan would just fall into obscurity, and that was the word used as they stepped back from being a senior royal. So this is a story that I've got to say was fascinating. I did not see anyone cover this meeting, so I just wanted to add it in here and perhaps ask you why no one bothered to highlight that. Is it because of perhaps there's just so much going on in the world, or just let me know your thoughts as to why. So I wanted to add that in here. It was quite fascinating. So once again, interesting to see the honor there. And back to the main story here. Yes, Prince Harry and Meghan are living that VIP life in every aspect of it, where billionaires go to escape millionaires. Wow. So yes, as I said, love this picture. Once again, Meghan, she really loves that palette for her, and it works. And her signature Panama hat, and Prince Harry there with her in a shirt, in a pair of shorts, and with his baseball cap on. And they're just having a good stroll. And I just love it. Picturesque as always. I got to say, they always take the best pictures, this couple. They look like stock images. Just think back to the time they had one of their last outings as senior working royals, them walking under the umbrella in the rain with Meghan in her blue dress, and Prince Harry there looking so smart. And even just to this, when they're having a casual time together, and it just looks like straight out of a postcard. Loved it. So share your thoughts on all this in the comment section below. As always, before we log off, a very special thank you to all who support this channel financially, to all of my Patreon, PayPal, and membership supporters. Allow me here to give a very heartfelt thank you and shout a couple of you out here by name. A very special thank you to you. TCC Sun, you have been such a tremendous boost to me through your kindness. I thank and appreciate you and value you. Thank you so very much. Thank you as well to you, Arnold Sanders, thank you for your kindness, your comment, your generosity, and your love and support for my work here. Thank you, thank you. Thank you as well to you, Rochelle Cherry. You're just so kind and generous, and you go above and beyond in your giving towards my work. I truly feel your love and support, and it means so much to me. Thank you to you, Regenia Means Bonds. Thank you for choosing to come along with me here on this YouTube journey. I truly appreciate you and love you for how you have been such an encouragement to my work here and to me, and I say thank you. Once again, thank you to all who support this channel financially. Share your thoughts on all of this news below. I'd love to know your thoughts. And also, if you'd like to, check out more videos here in the cards and at the end screens. I'd love to see you on there. And follow this channel over on Twitter for more informal posts. Let's build that platform too. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Have a great weekend.